My name's Ed Haig. I'm a director here at Source and we research the professional services industry. We use Movemeon because we are very keen to attract particularly ex-consultants into our ranks. We have already have a lot of consultants working for us and that's been a profile that's worked very well for us. We've had a really great experience of working with Movemeon actually. As you might imagine, for a small company like us, finding our way in the world, we've worked with a number of different recruitment agencies, and whilst we've have had some good experiences, those experiences generally have been pretty variable, and I think are most often characterised by just poor quality service and, frankly, if I can be so blunt, poor people who just aren't really listening to our requirements and tend to sort of just send us anyone they can lay their hands on. The experience with Movemeon has been really different. I have a sense of Movemeon really applying some intelligence and some logic to thinking about what our requirements are. And so far the candidates that we've seen have been a really high calibre. It's just felt as though there's been a really great fit between what we need and what we're being sent. And I think technology plays an important role in that as well. I think there's a really nice balance from what we've seen between the bit where there's kind of technology taking the strain and the bit where there's human intervention. And that for us has been a really fantastic combination. So we're really quite specific about the type of person that we're looking for here at Source. And we've discovered that a profile that works incredibly well for us is a former consultant, people who have consulting experience, but have perhaps become a little bit fed up either with the hours that they have to work, the lack of flexibility within a consulting firm. And actually what Movemeon have done has been to provide candidates with a profile that really precisely matches that. So I'm struck by how much head nodding there is around the interview table when people start to tell their story and we think, yep, we've heard this one before and it's precisely what we were looking for. So that for us has worked terrifically well. We've seen quite a number of candidates, we've made some hires already, and so far the experience has been pretty much spot on despite those very specific requirements. So I think as a recruiter you go into this activity with some trepidation, and what has really struck me about working with Movemeon is that actually we're getting an incredibly cost-effective solution, but at no point has the quality of the service or the candidates that we've seen suffered in any way whatsoever. So it really does stand out as being quite distinct from what you might see from a normal recruitment agency. So I would absolutely recommend Movemeon. We've had very specific requirements and they've been met superbly by a really expert, dedicated team and some great technology. So we've been incredibly happy with our experience. And I think it would suit anyone that's looking for high calibre, professional service industry candidates who really has a particular need for intelligent, analytical, logical minds.